What's up, guys? Today is day 2 of Moto Academy Christmas. What that means, we're giving away something every day until Christmas to a random subscriber. All you have to do to be entered is go to club.themotoacademy.com. Tonight, we're giving away an apparel pack. So what that means, we're gonna pick a random subscriber in the live stream tonight, and you guys will have your chance to win a selection of whatever merch you want that is on the website, which is pretty cool. And then you gotta make sure you guys stay in the app, because every day the prizes get cooler, and the grand prize is going to be a trip that you can win from anywhere in the world to fly to Florida to train with myself, the Moto Academy team, and we're also going to Daytona Supercross. So it's going to be an epic trip of a lifetime. Your chance to win, go to club.themotoacademy.com. Happy holidays, guys. This is one of those things that a lot of guys struggle with because they struggle to figure out the steps, the progression levels of how you hit rollers the right way. Step 1 is attack position. If you haven't already, go to the member bonuses section in the beginner category, look into the attack position, master that the best you can. Balls of your feet, dropping your heels, allowing those ankles to flex, keeping your knees back, and driving the head forward. The key here is working vertically and allowing that bike to move underneath you the best you can. Step 1 is pumping through them as if you're just at the BMX track on a pump track. So every time you go up a roller, you're gonna let that bike come into you. When you go down into the gully, you're gonna let that bike unload, come out from underneath you. Meet you again, come out from underneath you. Once you get good at that, that's step 1. You can only go so fast doing that. The next level of progression is we do need to start wheeling and lofting the front end to the top of each roller. This takes a little bit more practice. First of all, we have to have some practice with wheeling, and you have to really have that attack position mastered. But what we want to do here is, first of all, make sure we enter with enough speed to where we have the forward momentum to get us to that next roller each time. I keep a finger on the clutch just to give me that little extra if I need it. In a lot of situations, I do not. And what you want to do is you want to drop the front tire on the top of every single roller. If you drop it too early, what's going to happen is you're going to slap the front end, and then you're going to end up just in a slapping motion on each one. If you drop it too late, you're going to downside the roller, and then you're going to be stuck in a rhythm where you're actually jumping the next one. So timing is key. You're aiming for the very top of each one, just like you would pumping through BMX style with both wheels on the ground. You're gonna let that bike drop out from underneath you, come up to you. When you're up at the top of the roller, drop out from underneath you again. So much of this is done with footwork. I'm sort of a taller rider. In this sport, a lot of guys are 5'6", 5'7", 5'8". But even at that height, you guys can use your legs as your body's suspension. If you're on the balls of your feet, allowing those ankles to flex and those heels to drop. So watch this video, study my footwork, and it's critical to allowing that bike to be soft when you hit the face of each of these rollers. Make sure you're in a tall enough gear to where you're not revving the bike out. In this clip, I'm going 3rd gear, just mellow throttle. I'm probably halfway through the power range in that gear. When you start to scream it, the bike's gonna really be dancing around underneath you. So shift that thing up as much as you can and be nice and smooth. It should sound like you're almost lugging the gear. That's when the bike is going to handle the best. Another tip is when you start lofting the front end to each roller, you need to make sure that you keep your head forward no matter what. I think what happens, a lot of people start to do that wheelie, and as soon as they do, just like hitting jumps, they extend the elbows and they lean their head back, which then will weight too much on the rear, unload too much from the rear, and then you end up in a teeter-totter effect all the way through. I'm sure you guys have experienced that. So notice how far forward my head stays, even though this is coming out of a turn and I'm trying to get that drive into them. So my head isn't as far forward as it normally even would be, but my head is still over those handlebars, staying in that position, keeping that neutral attack position all the way throughout. So there you have it, roller section. Once you accomplish some of these things within this member bonus section, especially in the amateur and advanced category, I think what you'll find is riding will become a heck of a lot more fun because you create that flow instead of just slapping yourself around the track into the face of each roller like some of you guys might be doing now. As always, have fun, be safe.